Hello again, folks. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great start to your weekend, and thank you for subscribing. And here we go again. The government, in its infinite wisdom, and I'm saying that in loose terms, by the way, is floating the idea of slapping a tax increase on pensioners in the autumn budget. Pensioners. What the hell does this Labour government and Keir Starmer have against pensioners? Why are they so keen to not only penalise but financially punish elderly British people who worked all their lives in order to prop up an economy which they are now effectively flushing down the toilet, and the proceeds of which they're just giving away to their woke pet projects? Keir Starmer's already given another 400, was it million or billion, who's counting, to the French so they could not stop illegal migrants crossing the channel from France. And every time Zelensky comes over with a begging bowl, Keir Starmer just fills it up. So, dear me, what a mess. And pensioners, folks have spent their entire lives working, paying taxes, building the country, and now just want to enjoy a cup of tea and a biscuit without the taxman picking their pockets. But apparently that's too much to ask, isn't it? Now let's get this straight. These are people on fixed incomes, scraping by on pensions that barely keep up with inflation. They're not out there buying yachts or jetting off to the Bahamas. They're worrying about heating their homes or buying their prescriptions, maybe treating their grandkids to an ice cream once in a blue moon. And what does the government do? It looks at them and thinks, yeah, there's some spare change we can squeeze out of these old codgers. It's not just tone deaf, it's downright predatory. Now, I'm not saying the government's got it easy, budgets are tight, the economy's wobbling like a drunk on a unicycle, and they've got to find money somewhere to give Zelensky and the net zero climate alarmist zealots out there, haven't they? And the economy's wobbling because it's their fault, no one else's. And that's not balancing the books, that's kicking the vulnerable while they're down. These are the people who've paid their dues, decades of national insurance, income tax, VAT, you name it. They've earned their rest, not a tax bill that says, thanks for your life's work, now cough up more. And don't give me the nonsense about fairness across generations. Fairness, tell that to the pensioners choosing between turning on the radiator or eating a proper meal. Meanwhile, the government's throwing money at vanity projects, corporate bailouts, and heaven knows what else. Well, I'll tell you what else. Giving illegal migrants the life of luxury that they advertise for them in order to come over here and vote for them. They'll find billions for that, but when it comes to pensioners, suddenly it's time to tighten the belt, isn't it? Funny how that works. And here's the thing, they know pensioners are an easy target. They're not rioting in the streets, they're not chaining themselves to Downing Street, they're just trying to get by. So the government thinks it can sneak this through, maybe bury it in the fine print of the autumn budget and hope no one notices. Well, we're noticing, and we're not impressed. If you want to fix the economy, how about starting with the fat cats dodging taxes through offshore accounts, or the bloated bureaucracies that spend more on paperclips than most pensioners see in a year? Leave the old folks alone. They've earned their piece, not another slap in the face from a government that seems to think austerity is a personality trait. So to the Labour politicians pushing this, have a word with yourselves. You're not robbing the rich to feed the poor here. You're robbing the poor to feed the machine. And to everyone else, keep an eye on this one, because if they come for your nan's pension, they'll come for you next. And there we go. I'm off to have a drink, probably taxed to the hilt, knowing this lot. And I'll see you at the next video. Roger Trout.